from all around Geelong.
Away, and our match of the day, Symes gets the tap down. Lewis, quick handball over the top to Razmosky, and very quickly the ball is in the forward half for the Belpost Hill side, and there's a fantastic mark. Symes did the ruck work, drifted into forward 50, and the kick in has been marked. Favouring that end, do you think, Grubby?
Hard to tell. It was across the ground early in the reserves.
Not a great kick from Symes.
Oh, great mark. No, he didn't cross the line.
So we credit the first score of the day. A behind was over the line when Jovanovic took the second grab. One behind Belpost Hill. North Geelong yet to score.
Ask the weatherman. He said it was going one way, the other way. It was 8 goals the other.
Buckley's Entertainment Centre, first quarter scoreboard.
Out we go. Comes back in for North Geelong now. Goes out onto the far wing, and it was Parker who's leading for the race for the ball. He can't pick it up. Picked up there now by Watts, Brady Watts. He goes back around trying to get out of this North Geelong back line. Comes forward now. Picked up there by Jones. He leads in the race for the ball. Comes over. Hollands. That's Key who picks up the ball for North Geelong. He takes a bounce. Oh, doesn't come back to him though. He's chased by Symes. Oh, good underwork by Symes on the half forward flank here. Picked up now. Lewis. He's in and under as well. Can't get it out. Comes out now to Belpost Hill player. That is Joel Page who gets the ball, but it is smothered off the boot, and it will up they go. And Hollands will get that one first of all. Oh, big tackle, possibly in the back. Taken down. Umpire. That was, who was that? Even hands. Probably Symes just shaded that one out. Razmosky. No, it wasn't Razmosky. It was Shane Tobin. Came through charging hard there. Just let off. Ball comes in through to the middle now. Leading in the race to ball was Luizzi. Picked up now by Podner for North Geelong. He goes forward. Leading in the race for the ball there was Sam Clark. He gets one. Centre wing here.
So Clark now still inside the
50.
Oh, ball thrown back, not on the full, said the umpire. I don't think Clark made a huge effort to get it on the full, and the responding 50-metre penalty will take Clark to within 30 metres of goal. So an opportunity here for North Geelong. Slightly into the breeze, I'd suggest.
17 goal win.
So Clark now moving in. Not a bad looking kick, and that's a great start for North Geelong and Sam Clark.
He was their best player, but they've given him a tough job today, Eric.
So back in the middle, Ruckman, Symes wins the tap down at ground level. Lewis, handball to Urquhart. Urquhart round the body towards half forward. Man in front as Swenison has taken the defensive mark. Kicks it towards the western wing. North in the ascendancy. Picked the ball up. That's not a good looking kick. Looking for Clark again. He was happy to playing, but Baseley is in front of us on the wing with Matho standing beside him.
Oh.
So at ground level, Key forced onto his non-preferred right foot, goes towards the half-forward flank, and Addy diving.
Key, let's hope he can come forward together today.
Back in the ball comes. Hollands gets that one down for North Geelong. Gets a handball back out, comes back to his own leg. It will probably go out of bounds again. It does, right in front of the Belpost Hill coaching box with just on 5 minutes gone in this first quarter. Umpire to bring the ball back in. It's going to be a good contest, this ruck contest. Bustling for it. Symes gets that one, comes out to Lewis. Lewis bangs the ball forward, a pretty scrubby kick, but it makes some distance. Picked up by Watts, who led in the race for the ball in front of Jovanovic. They scrabble for it now over the top of the ball. You better get it out, son. The umpire's got that look about him. No, he hasn't. Out it comes now. Podner in there. He can't seem to get the ball out. Comes knocked forward. Oh, Bear in the back. I think might have been to Tobin. Not given. Jovanovic muscles one forward. Comes forward now, and that is, who's that? Fursland. Trav Fursland running forward. He gives off now to Baseley. Baseley goes into an open goal. It bounces left of side, and that will be the second point to North Geelong.
From the quick kick in, North have the ball back straight away to the centre of the ground. Can't be controlled, and that's he's still playing up forward, de Blasio. There's a free kick going to Symes, midfield. So Belpost Hill again. Across the ground, the possession game that they do so well, picked up by Woods. Haven't gained any distance toward goal, Belpost Hill, but they've certainly got possession. That's a huge kick inside forward 50. It's over all the packs, almost in the goal square at ground level. Tobin can't control the footy. North Geelong force it.
Dominant already, boys.
Does look good. Got Ruckman eased out for North, and the ball in there. Under players. Umpire says, I'll have it. Authorised glove, Grubby.
Well, I hope it is. We'll be fine.
He certainly kicked the first goal, Matt Jovanovic, and
Up they go. Symes and now Miller. Symes gets that one down, but it comes to Taylor Reynolds. He drops it forward looking for Breggy, but he can't take the mark, and he is out marked there at the centre-half back line. Bellpost Hill come in now, kick the ball to Joel Page. Page has the ball, great player, sun in his eyes, trying to find a way forward. Looking for a spread. Tobin offered him something, he's going to ignore it, he's going to go long. They do have a win behind them. Coming forward, Miller, he brings the ball to ground. Comes off hands there, Brad Martin, nice little give out to Tobin. Tobin there, going forward looking for Basely. Basely has the run of the ball, being hotly pursued by Matheson. Basely picks the ball up, he tries to swing it back in, but it won't be enough, and that will go out of bounds on the full.
Looks like North Geelong, one-on-one all over the ground. It's interesting if they maintain that.
Well, I tell you what, it might be a good avenue. Yeah. It might be a good tactic.
So Watts came back in, gave to Jared Bryant. Jared Bryant tumbling punt forward, but Symes has got his... I was about to say Joel Page, God knows why.
How could you miss him? He's had 15 touches already.
Symes has the ball right on the centre wing.
Oh, that's 50 metres.
Miller runs over the mark. I agree, Grubby, but definitely a smother guts to Luizzi. He comes off now. Luizzi gives the ball forward, and that looks like Sam Clark's picked the ball up right on here in the wing, right in front of the commentary box. So Sam Clark, he drives the ball forward. Addy in the way there. Froggy Breggett in the way too. He can't get around. Picked up there by Will Urquhart in the last line of defence. He will use the boundary line. No, he won't. It goes out. No, it was a mark, was it?
Yeah.
Mark, sorry, bending around the corner here. Can't quite see. I might give it to you, Eric.
A mark to Bo McNamara.
So McNamara towards centre wing. Symes called out of it on that occasion by his teammate Whitley, and Whitney didn't get the mark. So North Geelong in possession, go towards half forward. Reynolds dispossessed. Ooh, he was dispossessed and still hung on to after the ball fell loose. So Reynolds, the free kick, playing perhaps on ball today.
Oh, beautiful mark.
That's leading forward is Briggy. And,
who's playing on him?
Addy. Addy was
Addy, is it?
Right with him. You're not a bad judge.
Hey.
But Briggy, the quick shot to the square off feet. It is a rush behind for North Geelong.
Geez, you called that well, Eric. Very, very well. He said leave it, the Geelong, the Bellpost, and he left it and never went anywhere near it.
1 goal, 1 North, 1 goal, 2 Bellpost Hill. Buckley's entertainment centre. First quarter scoreboard, 10.5 minutes gone.
Tobin's got the ball. He's given it to Symes, who's now gone back inbound to Martin. Martin gets the ball across there, and the ball will be picked up by Matt Latini for Bellpost Hill.
Yeah, they're dangerous. They've got a loose man, Grubby.
Yeah.
Latini taking a little bit of time to move forward, gives a signal he's going to go long, and he does. It is a bit of a breeze at their back. Don't know how much of a breeze it is, though. Picked up there by Luizzi for North Geelong. Oh, tackled was Matheson. Over the top. Oh, Stacks on. You're going to have to ball that one up. I don't think it's going to come out of there. Yes, it did come out. It pops out. Ball pops out. It was Whitney for Bellpost Hill who dragged the ball out of that. But North Geelong get the ball now. Is that Brady Watts coming forward? No, it was Cam Fletcher, sorry. Fletcher goes forward looking for Breggett. Cleans up after his own drop mark. Kicks the ball forward to an open goal square. It is going to run out of bounds. There is no one within cooey of that ball, and it is out of bounds. We have Miller and Symes. Miller's going to get that one down. He knocks it forward. I think in the way there was, might have been Sam Clark, or actually it might have been Taylor Gasper, I think it might have been, but the ball will run out again.
Long while.
Well, Miller's definitely giving him more of a go, isn't he? So Symes gets that one down. So it's pretty even between Miller and Symes since they've been matched against each other. Miller gets a give out to Podner. He can't get rid of it, though. Off hands it comes, and the bottom of there might have been Breggy, was it? No, it wasn't. It was Lachlan Wright at the bottom of that pack. Ball goes up. Not going to be 15 metres. Play on will be the call. Fisted away, comes out the back was Urquhart. It was key though for North Geelong that intercepted and got the ball. Comes back inbound, looking for Reynolds, is it? Can't take the mark. Luizzi underneath it. Oh, did he get taken high? Yes, he did. He did indeed. Daniel Luizzi from Lara. Was another Lara imported here to comes in now. Sends it on its way, fading across the line. Oh, hits the post. So North Geelong will get their first minor on the board.
Good when the pressure comes on those blokes. Sorry, Andy Barlow and Snapper and all the boys.
So the ball comes in for Bellpost Hill, going looking for Symes again. Hollands back on him 1-on-1. North control the footy, handball. Oh, gee, they put Hutchison under a bit of pressure there, and the ball has turned over. Brad Martin tackled, uses strength to get the hands clear. Now the ball goes towards half-foot. Tar, 1-on-1 there is a good contest with Matheson now. Oh, a ball thrown off the ground there, but it's into the arms of Bryant for North. Oh, I don't know what he's trying to draw a player, finds Key, gets around an opponent. Now the long kick towards full forward. Nobody there for North Geelong. Clark is 1 on 2. Clark actually got put down behind the play there, and the Belpost Hill side find Tobin on half-back flank takes the mark. So they're going to clear the danger zone again. Just wonder if Briggy's playing too far from goal, Grubby.
It seems to me that he is.
So Tobin now towards centre wing in front of our broadcast position. Grubby almost took a mark.
Back into play. Hollands will get this one. No real tap to advantage though. Picked up there by Baseley. He will drive the ball forward looking for Jovanovic. One out and well defended there by Brady Watts, but Jovanovic cleans up. Little chip over the top. Leading though in the race for the ball is Fletcher. He gets back. Comes now out going to relieve to the near side of the ground. No, turns and then goes back to true centre half forward position and finds Hutchison for North Geelong. Hutchison, false little give and then gets a kick out there. Finds Jared Bryant on the half-back flank outer side of the ground. He goes wider now, looking for Fletcher. For Brady Watts, who's come a long way off. Jovanovic ran off him. He takes one bounce. Two bounces as he goes up the wing now, Brady Watts. Probably should take a third. No, he doesn't. Gets the kick in to a lead to Breggett. Comes off hand. It's Lewitzi again. Coming around the ball. Minor score. Was that Lewitzi? No, it wasn't.
It was Gasper, I think, that time.
Was Taylor.
Okay.
From the kick in, Belpost still brought it in, and Gregic has taken the mark. Gurgis, half-back flank, still inside defensive 50, chips the ball. Lima, he takes the mark, and we're back to the possession game for Belpost Hill. Martin makes a spare man, still inside defensive 50, but they are working the ball out. Belpost Hill. There's another loose man. The kick is... Oh, Martin's made a bit of a blunder. You don't see that too often.
That's a rarity, isn't it?
The kick far too strong over the head of his teammate, and the ensuing free kick goes to North Geelong. They take it towards forward 50, turn it over again in front of our broadcast position. Good mark there by Baseley. 50 metres given against said number 30. Grubby's just gone to see if he can ascertain who that is.
Woods.
So it is Woods, which was...
from 46.
Instead of he's now 30.
So basically takes the kick now, drives it long, looking for Jovanovic. One out again, and Watts will spoil, and it will go out of bounds.
Hope they'd be ecstatic.
Good.
Ball comes off hands, comes down there to might have been Matthew Jones. I think gets the ball clear for North Geelong. Over the top, Lewitzi, nice little tap give comes up now. That is Jared Bryant has the ball. He goes long, looking forward, but Addy is in the way. Lovely spoil in front of Breggy, and the
North Geelong boundary umpire puts the bit. Oh, Hollands just push Symes out there by a long way. The ball comes to ground. No free kick. Key in there. Gets the ball to Hollands. Hollands swung as he kicks the ball in the direction of Briggy. Addy playing the perfect defender's game. Big punch on the football and gets it clear. Ball comes back to Briggy. Picks it up. Is he any good on the left foot? No. It's gone high, wide and handsome. Will land just inside the field of play, but he's missed out now because there goes the message for North Geelong. But from the ball in, it was Miller. Got the tap down for North. Ball comes into the arms of, it looks like...
it was Fitzsimmons, I think.
That Symes has gone through the goal, so they're prepared to concede a behind to North. 1 goal, 4-10. They lead Belpost Hill 1-2-8. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard 18.5 minutes gone.
That's 50.
Lima brings the ball back in. Cameron Addy given one fair in the back by Key, I think it might have been.
Clark.
Clark it was. It was Clark. So Addy has the ball. He's going to take the ball probably pretty close to centre half forward. So this is a setup. They need to open this forward line up very quickly.
Memory serves me right. Did the same thing last week, Clark.
Yes, he did. He's got to get used to these rules. Once they mark it, don't touch him at all, son.
Cameron Addy drives the ball long, looking for Jovanovic. He wasn't underneath it, though. Picked up, though, by Tobin. Tobin snaps over his shoulder.
You got to get those.
Minor score.
Well, he does, but Jovanovic should definitely...
Job on tar. The short kick in finds Key. Key now, favoured left foot goes wide, 1-on-1 out there, Jones, ball punched away, comes to ground, Lewis for Belpost Hill, hooks it back into the corridor, he's looking for Jovanovic. Jovanovic only needs half a metre in front of Key, and will give Belpost the lead. Not a bad looking approach. He's hooked it across the body, I think.
Yeah,
so all that he's done is kicked her behind and levelled the score. 1 goal, 4-10 apiece. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard, 20 minutes gone.
North Geelong to bring the ball back in. hurried up by the umpire. Drives the ball long. Oh, pretty easy mark in the end.
There were three there.
There was three there all alone. It was Reynolds that got the ball. He's looking for Breggett. He was up too far now. He's on the centre wing fighting for the ball. Gets a kick forward. Fitzsimmons leading in the race for the ball for North Geelong, but cleaned up by Martin. Martin will come out wide now, and the ball will be taken by Wood. Woods, he kicks the ball up long, looking for Jovanovic. Oh, strong mark. Sorry, Justin Tarr that was. Tarr's picked the ball up. He's on the half-forward flank out wide, needs to juice the ball in long, and he goes long. Looking for that man, Jovanovic. Strong mark. Great mark. Right directly in front. Now. Jovanovic kicks true through it. Umpire goes across, but I think he might have snuck it home.
He's got it.
Bit of theatrics from the goal umpire. That is the goal.
As the ball goes in there once again. This time Miller in the ruck gets a tap down. Fitzsimmons gets a clearance. Long kick towards half forward.
Strong mark.
And similarly to the other end of the ground, Clark has taken a couple of very strong in front marks, hasn't he?
He has, but as you said about Briggy, he's playing a...
Hope he proves me wrong. He's got a good piece on the footy.
Gee, he went close.
Almost. So behind. So it was a very good kick from Clark. 1 goal 5-11 North, 1 goal 4-10 Belpost Hill. Buckley's entertainment centre first quarter scoreboard. 23 minutes gone now.
Ball comes out to Wood. He will deliver the ball up into the middle of the ground, fighting over it. Fitzsimmons, possibly taken high there, stacks onto the top of him. And the umpire says, dearie me, umpire says he didn't get rid of it.
No, that's wrong. He didn't drag it in. He took it to ground with him. You're supposed to have to drag it in when you're on the ground. I think he's got that wrong.
Along with his head, it was...
Yeah, that might have been his own player's arm. I'm not sure, but
Gergic
like that.
Gergic gets the ball and he will bring it up to Fursland. Fursland in the middle of the ground drives the ball long, looking for and finding Tobin. Tobin turns quickly, gets round his opponent, goes onto his left, puts the ball in a short pass in the end into the pocket, and mark will be taken by Belpost Hill there. Is that...
Looks like Fursland.
Is it Fursland? No, it's Basely.
Oh, okay.
The Battle of the Tash. There's a couple of pawn tashes out there. Basely's got one of them. So Basely, he chips in, he sees an open player and he comes in board and he will find Wood. Wood now, he chips in, looking for and finding, no he doesn't. North Geelong will intercept that in the shape of Luke Parker. Parker brings the ball out. Gaspar takes the ball. He goes back now on the half-back flank. He's going to come out on this clubroom side of the wing. Oh, Clark's going to have to work hard and beat three here. He brings it to ground, picks up, shakes off one, good strength, but can't get rid of the three of them. Picked up by Fantella. He delivers the ball then across to Wood. Wood trying to find a way around, gets it out to McNamara, who drives forward. Ball picked up there now by Whitney for Belpost Hill. He drives forward to a one-on-one contest. Umpire says play on. The free kick.
The other umpire's picked it, but he's given it to North.
He said Jovanovic was holding, did he?
Oh, Jovanovic was getting held for an hour and a half.
No, he's given it to Tarr. Sorry, it wasn't Jovanovic, it was Tarr.
Yeah, it was a belt
through. Comes in now. Kicks through it. Umpire does not move this time, and that is a goal. So Belpost Hill will go to 3 goals for.
North are going to have to run. If they get numbers in defence, they're going to have to run forward to give them something to kick to, aren't they?
Yep.
In the middle, neither ruckman get the tap down at ground level. Fursland off a step, left foot towards half forward. He has floated down with the breeze. Ball picked up there by Whitney, Dylan Whitney, on the left foot towards full forward. In front, North Geelong defence better on this occasion as they bring the ball out. Over the head there of Fletcher. Back to Basely. Basely centres the ball. Player on his own. 20 metres out for goal. Where's the North Geelong defence? Goodness gracious me. So Mark absolutely unattended that. Again, 20 metres out, and they've kicked their 3 goals from that same position in the last few minutes. Belpost Hill. It is a goal. I reckon Matho's going with Tara.
Well, he is, but where does Brady Watts go? He doesn't know who to pick up.
Exactly right.
So Symes and Miller up again, but the ball comes down and it is Robert Wood again for Belpost Hill. Gets the ball. He goes forward. Picked up there by Cow. Cow drives the ball forward, but it is intercepted by Jared Bryant for North Geelong on the half-back line. He gets a kick out wide to Cam Fletcher. Fletcher with the ball. Looking for an option. There is really nowhere for him to go. He's going to have to go sideways, and he does. Comes out looking for Brett Swennerson. He hasn't got much to work to either. Ball comes forward now. Cam Fletcher now runs down and gives him a lead on the half-back flank. Good work on his part. He gets away now. Randy's a player. Takes a bounce. Up through the middle he goes. 2-on-1 contest again. Can't get the ball forward. Bregic will go the ball there against Cam Addy, but Addy's too good. Addy, great running. Runs through the middle. Gives a handball. Gets it back again. Delivers off again wide. Driving long there was Wood. Going forward, looking for and finding. Who was that? Justin Tarr again?
Yeah.
That was no, it's not Carr. Too small for him. It is Whitney. You're right. Whitney will take the ball. What a great little piece of play by Cam Addy through the middle, Grubby.
Well, it was, and we spoke before about who was going to pick up Briggy. Well, it is Addy. Someone's got to pick up Addy, and that's Briggy. When he gets the ball, he's got to bloody well chase him.
Whitney kicks the ball, goes in long. Umpire, I think that has gone to a minor score. Yes, it has. So 4-5-29, Bellpost Hill 1-5, North Geelong.
Defensive 50. Decide to go straight down the middle of the ground. Fitzsimmons attacks the footy and wins it. On the left foot towards half forward, de Blasio takes the mark. Now they've got nobody moving up forward. Now's the time they've got to make some move. De Blasio goes wide. The lead is out there on this occasion from Clark. Ooh, a bit lucky. Took the mark and dropped it as he was falling, but the umpire had blown the whistle. So Clark now, the lead has come from Briggy up forward. That's better play. He started from closer to the goal square. Still with the bruise.
Long way.
May well be too far out from goal, but he's man on the mark's about 40. He's on a 45-degree angle with the bruise coming probably.
Going to have to change his kicking style, Eric. He usually kicks them very high. He can't afford to do that here.
So Briggy, he's kicked the ball. I tell you what, players are pretty happy. That is a magnificent kick, Paul Briggy. That's his first goal for the game.
Keep your hands free for fishing or photography. Hobies are ideal for...
The fact that the only person who can change that is the field umpire if there's been a touch on the kick. And he's got to go.
We are the Raiders from all around Geelong. I'm here to tell you how football is strong.
For North Geelong, the flankers are in tight, but the ball is in the air. Symes clearly tapped down. Lewis overrun the ball for Bellpost Hill. Stacks on the mill. Umpire will, if the ball doesn't, well, the ball half came out, but the umpire had blown the whistle, so we'll have a ball up once again.
Might be the first time you've called Lewis's name today, I reckon.
Yeah,
Second.
Hasn't had a lot. Symes, big punch forward. Almost into the arms of Parker for North Geelong. We need to be careful. There's a Parker for both sides. Ball towards half forward. Podner, perhaps infringed, not said the umpire. Ball taken away by Fantella for Bellpost Hill.
I think you'll be pretty right, Eric. They've got different coloured jumpers on.
Ball, long handball. Hollins. Well, North Geelong mucking about with it at the moment. Finally, we get a kick towards...
That's a push.
That's a push that time to Podner. And umpire was Johnny on the spot. Free kick against Urquhart for Bellpost Hill. Now Podner, little chip pass, looking for Clark. A little bit too high for him. Fantella runs onto the footy, ahead there of Jones. Now the kick, a missed kick straight in the arms of Symes. And Symes is back into the corridor. Martin has the ball. Bellpost Hill now, going straight down the middle. Sean Lewis having an effect in this second quarter, unsighted in the first. Inside the centre square. Where's he going to go? Called to play on by the umpire. Now has to kick long, nobody moving. In front, Mark Tobin drops it, but Basely crumbing the ball, runs into an open goal. That's a magnificent kick from 40 metres out. So Caleb Basely kicks his first goal.
Now. Hollins v Symes. Hollins probably just gets the best of that one. Oh, a little high one was given there. Little high touch, and that might have been, is that Lewitzi there that has the ball?
We'll pick that off the video.
He gets the ball and kicks it forward now. Looking for and finding, who is that out there? That might be Lockie Wright, I think it is. It is indeed. Wright has the ball. He little short chip kick, not using the wind. If you're going to go with short chip kicks, comes off hands to Parker. Parker snaps the ball over his shoulder going forward. It's a 2-on-2 contest. Gets knocked down. Key leading in the race for the ball. Can he do something with it? No, the boundary line looks like it's going to win first. No, gets the ball, chips it back in. Sure, I heard a whistle there. Comes off hands. Lewitzi centres the ball. Comes in, looking now, right in front of the ground. Comes to Basely. Basely goes around one. Goes back to Martin. Martin comes out long. But in the front of that will be Jared Bryant right on the half-forward flank. No one home for Bellpost Hill. Bryant now takes a bounce. He's getting himself into trouble. Goes to Podner. Podner back inside to Bryant. He's got a clear run now. Tries to go around another one. Kicks wildly out into the pocket. Coming over the top, Gergic knocks the ball down. Off hand, snap kick, hit the post.
They had all their forwards covered, see, so he had to go and do it himself. You can have all your players down here, but you've got to get it in properly.
1-7-13, 5-5-35. The score, Bellpost Hill leading 3.5 minutes gone. The Com Devine Hotel scoreboard. Ball comes out wide now in the kick-in, and I think... that was on the full, but the umpire, both boundary umpires have said nothing to that. So Bellpost Hill will retain the ball. I reckon she was out of bounds. She was nearly over in the soccer club rooms. It was that far out. So Bellpost Hill kicks the ball. That's going to be out of bounds on the full again, this time right in front of our commentary position. And Eric has some scores.
Quarter time scores other games. Thompson 1-3. Geelong West Sporting Club 6 goals 4. Inverleith 6-3. Winchelsea 5-4. East Geelong 4-1. Bannockburn 4-5. Corio 2-2. Anarchy 7 goals 1. Belmont Lions 1-1, Werribee Central 6 goals 4.
Geez, a couple of different results there. We could have a big day of footy in the GDFL, boys.
Ball's come off hands. It's coming to the hands of Breggy. He's going to go to an open goal, but it's going to go across face, and that will be another minor score to the North Geelong side, wasting some opportunities. 1 goal 8 North Geelong, 5-5-35 Bellpost Hill.
That's the second behind for the quarter, is it? So the ball now back into play. Bellpost Hill. Addy still inside defensive 50, goes wide. Players are shielding their eyes from the sun. Lentini goes back into the corridor, finds Tobin. Tobin now to go forward. And, Bellpost Hill over the head there of Page. Can he run back onto it? He can't. Swenison. Back to where it's come from, and the lead out there is from Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons, quick handball. Now North, can they get the ball running? Mark not taken inside forward 50 by Clark. Ducks his head.
Might have got one high. He might have got one high.
In the back, the umpire signalled, and I think that's the way it's going to go. So Clark now.
He's come along.
Kick. We'll find out, Grubby, if there's any bruise behind this one.
Yeah.
Clark now moves in. Gee, I tell you what, he's got a bit of it. It's a magnificent kick off the boot of Sam Clark. That is a magnificent goal.
Up we go now. Symes, Holland. Symes gets that one down clearly, gets to Tobin, give to Page. Page drives the ball long, and underneath that is Lewis, I think. Oh, good mark. Solid mark in the pack, probably from behind. He's taken that mark probably about 25, 30 metres out from goal. He'll probably kick from 35. Sean Lewis does as well. Lewis kicks through the ball. Umpire does not move, does at the end. No doubt about that one, I don't think. That is a goal.
So in the middle, Symes again, almost dominating those ruck hit-outs, and Miller's in there at the moment. So the umpire's call for a repeat, and Symes again. His leap is huge. He gets up over the opposition ruckman, goes out to little Luizzi, out to half forward. North.
De Blasio,
well, it's come to the running player there in...
Was it Reynolds?
It looked like Reynolds, and Key. The ball is now with Key. He gets out of one tackle, has to kick on the non-preferred side, and that's pretty good because it's back into the corridor to Hutchison. He decides to go goalwards on the run. That's a magnificent effort.
Well, it's a mark or a goal. It's a Briggy mark. Oh,
you're kidding me.
It can't be. It's either a mark
or... No, it's a mark or a goal. He never juggled it. He never juggled it. It's either a mark or a goal. It can only be a point if it left his hands and juggled it.
And he didn't
do that to what it looked like to me, and it paid a mark to Briggy.
Which is what it's got to be.
Or a goal.
Yeah, that's right. It's got to be one or the other.
And now it's both.
Now it's a goal to Paul Briggy. Now it's his first goal for the day.
Side of the
Miller better come to the party and not win it. And he didn't.
And he didn't either, so he gets the ball out again, comes to Reynolds, trapped in there though. Oh, Page goes in, goes high, gets a high knock to his head. Wasn't accidental. Umpire says, give it to me, we'll go again.
It wasn't accidental.
It was accidental.
Oh, I'm going to say, thanks very much.
It was accidental. Yes. Sorry, put my teeth back in, Grubby. Up we go again. Over the top comes Miller. He probably just got the best of that one to de Blasio. Can't get the ball out, fall on it. Pack forms. Umpire says, let's have a third go at that and see if we can get it away this time. So 10 minutes gone in this second quarter. Up we go. Symes will get that one down. Umpire picks one out, says Miller has infringed over Symes' shoulder, so he will get the ball. Short lead give there from Lima, that was. Lima gets the ball, drives it long, looking for Jovanovic, but I think the boundary line will win this race, and it does right in front of the scoreboard.
Too far like that, you will get found out.
So the ball tapped down by Symes into the arms of Whitney, shrugs a couple of tackles. They're using body strength here, the Bellpost Hill. Reynolds dropped the footy. No, said the umpire. Now we've got a whistle.
I think he's paying in the bum by the look of that. He's running whacking himself on the bum. What's that? It's a 50, I know that.
And why, I do not know, because unless Hutchison had something to say.
He must have.
So that's good umpiring. In the meantime, Tobin's in the goal square and pops through the goal. So lack of discipline.
350's given away too, I think it's been. Ball back in the middle. Up they go again. Blake Miller will get this one down, and then again gets 2 goes at it. Comes out to Lewitzi. He gives to Reynolds. Reynolds goes forward looking for Sam Clark. He just leads in the race for the ball, but it's a good battle out there. Oh, great pick up by Bellpost Hill there by, who was that? That might have been Bo McNamara. Ball comes out to Lewis. He goes round the corner, but in the way there was Woods for North Geelong. He goes to Fitzsimmons, brings the ball into Swenison. Oh, great tackle from behind by Barton. Swenison, no support, no verbal support around him. Barton gets the ball, drives long, goes forward there. It was Tobin leading in the race for the ball. Jovanovic gets the ball, swings it back in. Tobin, can he run onto it? He cannot, and that will be Cam Fletcher who will run the ball through for a minor score for Bellpost Hill. Yeah,
they just let him get crunched then.
So from the kick in, Woods on half-back flank, unmarked, takes the mark and decides to play on quickly now towards centre wing. It's 2-on-1. The kick is not as it should have been. Collins has made it better than he could have, and great work. Gets it over to Luizzi. He goes towards full forward. The ball's moved to full length of ground.
Addy again.
A brilliant mark over the top there of Briggy and several others. Good pack mark. He's playing a great game, whether it's defending with a spoil or a mark. Goes out wide. It's a marking attempt almost on centre wing. Van Creeken off hands over the boundary. Hollands in front of us does get the tap down to Fitzsimmons. He can't get a kick away, smothered off the boot. He attacks the footy strongly. Ball in. This time Symes gets it to the front. Whitney went through very strongly there. I'm glad that he didn't run into any bodies.
Would have been nasty, wouldn't it?
Going very, very hard. The umpire has called for the ball, and Derek Fitzsimmons hands it over as in front of our broadcast. But it's Symes uncontested on that occasion. The ball comes towards half forward. In front, Page can't take the mark. Swenison gets the footy, held without it again, said the umpire, as Swenison has the ensuing free kick. Now,
he's gone again.
It's got to be 50, surely.
No, he call played on.
I beg your pardon, didn't hear that. So ball now towards half forward. Brad Martin, unattended.
Mind you, you have to be 5 metres away when he does call. I reckon he was pretty close.
So Martin now backward of centre, called to play on, kicks to centre half forward. Tar, 1-on-1 with Matheson. Matheson gets the fist to it. Ball at ground level comes to Sean Lewis. Out wide.
Clever.
Oh, that's Tobin hiding out on the boundary line. He kicks to the lead at full forward. Jovanovic attacks the footy. The ball drops short of him. North, can they get it away? Because Razmoski, he's tackled. What chance did he have? This fellow is a umpire.
He's red hot. He's red hot on the holding the ball. Watts has the ball. So goes across the face of goal there to find Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons has got some space to move. Calls for the lead out wide. Going out wide there looking for Matheson. Matheson will pick the ball up. Takes stock. Having a look now, gives a little handball off to Podner. Podner comes in there to Van Creeken. Van Creeken now at centre wing. Drives the ball forward to centre half, true centre half forward. Sam Clark can't take the mark. Roving though done. Picked up there by, might have been, wasn't Briggy. Who was that out there? Might have been Matheson again, I think. Leading in the race for the ball for North Geelong. Comes off hands. Blake Miller swings it around. Can he get around? It's going too far. Oh no, Briggy's in the middle. Briggy's in the middle.
Good play out there before. I think you called him Podner. I think it might have been.
Have to go around the corner. Shouldn't be a problem though.
He'll do a double somersault and kick it over his head here, Briggy. He can do anything.
Lewis runs in, tries to determine it. No, he doesn't. Briggy goes around the corner. He will kick his second official goal. And North Geelong.
Actually, Andrew, I think they've missed one up there. However, Symes in the middle, gets the tap down. Fitzsimmons, read it well, picks it up, outruns Symes, although Symes tackles as he kicks the footy, goes towards centre wing. Martin, infringed from behind. Didn't take the mark, but certainly de Blasio all over his shoulder.
How good was that chase from Symes?
I love the chase from Symes. Big bloke, caught one of the quicker boys of the north side.
So it goes now towards half forward. Back of the patch. Good work there by North Geelong. Certainly Woods in the first instance, then Van Creeken now to the middle of the ground. Oh, juggling mark, not held by Fitzsimmons. Comes to ground. Tobin tries to crash through there, can't get clear. Now it stacks on the mill. Number of players there. This umpire will give hold of the ball.
Get it out for God's sake.
Except no, the ball does come out. Now we've got ball under a dozen players. It's a wonder he didn't pick one out there. He's picked all the rest of them, but decided to have a ball up. So just on the outer side of centre here, up high, tapped down by Symes. If he's going to ruck all day, it'll be a huge effort. He's doing a great job so far. Tar in front. Oh, threw the ball up to Rasmosky. Rasmosky, a little chip pass looking for. Oh, that's.
Oh, he might have got him in the back.
No, I think Jovanovic might have thrown himself forward. So it's good umpiring if that's the case. But the kick out.
No, I've never heard it. I can't believe it. Good umpiring, did you say? Wow.
So Dylan Whitney now to the. Oh, that's Jovanovic in the goal square. Umpire didn't pay it.
You are kidding me.
So the ball's into the arms of Page from, well, the umpire
Minor score.
has said it's only behind. So Joel Page for Geelong Commonwealth Hotel second quarter scoreboard, 19 minutes gone.
Why didn't he pay that?
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea whatsoever. Ball came in, Key couldn't get it. Head over the ball. Strong stuff, but Key will get the ball back. Goes into the middle of the ground. One-on-one contest. Hollands goes up, but Symes gets the tap down. Comes to Fitzsimmons. Strong body, shakes it off. Oh, handball was too slick to Lockie Wright. Can't pick the ball up. He's in chase now. Goes to Martin for Belpost Hill. He goes long, finds Justin Tarr. True centre forward, drives the ball long. One-on-one contest. Jovanovic will mark that one.
And take that one off him.
He will mark the ball about 10-15 metres out. At 10 minutes to go in the quarter, you would think. He comes in. Kicks through it all. He sprayed that one to the left. He could have sprayed it all the way. I think he has. He's out on the full in the far pocket on the ring road side of the ground. Matheson to take the ball. No, it's not. Jared Bryant will take the ball and bring it back into play. Looking for an option. He's going to come across the face. That could be dangerous. Looking for Taylor Reynolds. Is he up to it? 2-on-1 contest.
It's a free kick.
That's an infringe. He probably nearly had most of the mark anyway.
Umpire paid the mark.
Paid the mark, did he? So Reynolds brings the ball back in. He finds Bryant, who's led up for that. Comes up in front of the wing position. Sam Clark leading in the race for the ball. Along with
they are too.
A lot of interchange.
Yeah, we're talking about ageing bodies. You want to have a look at the blokes in front of us standing on a fence.
Ball comes in, came to de Blasio. De Blasio for North Geelong sends it to true centre half forward. But leading in the race for the ball there was Fursland. He gets around one though, then it comes out to Latini. Latini brings the ball out wide. And Belpost Hill will relieve the pressure via the outer wing. Goes out wide. Shane Lyon will take the ball true half-back flank.
Oh, look at them. They're loose everywhere.
They're running everywhere. Tobin's loose in the middle. He's giving a big lead. Holding on to it a little bit long. Shane Lyon, you think he'd move it on by now, and he does. Goes up to the wing. Lewis over the back. Oh, big fly and a mark from Lewis on the wing. Talk about the old bodies. The old bodies come to fruition there. Cowell has the ball. Centre of the ground now after a little chip kick. He goes back. Looking for and finding Tobin.
This is the Belpost Hill style of play we've come to know and love, Eric.
Yeah,
holding on to it. That. Ball comes in now. That might be Cal again. Is it leading in the race for the ball? Kicks it long, looking for a one-on-one contest over the top. Ball goes. Whitney leads there. Cannot get to it. It will go out of bounds.
For Belpost Hill, however, good tap down on that occasion by Jovanovic doing the ruck work. Ball comes clear. Symes kick behind the game, but Reynolds kick off the ground. Gets the ball towards centre wing. Podner.
Great shepherd, son.
Well, he can't pick the footy up. He finally does. Podner now towards the lead of Clark, but Clark is behind de Blasio.
Gutsy de Blasio.
De Blasio, handball to Clark. Oh, he's run straight back into trouble. Got to be dropping the footy. Great tackle there by McNamara. Free kick to Belpost Hill. Just a bit of a lack of awareness by Clark on that occasion for North. And the ensuing free kick to McNamara. Takes his time, goes, well, I don't know about that. Miller can't take the mark, comes to ground. Reynolds has to get the ball cleared. Tobin dived in head first. Umpire said no free kick.
Different umpire.
Other bloke would have paid that.
Yes.
Well, he never had a lot of opportunity, but he did drag it in.
Yeah. So the ball now, Miller and Symes, neither a clear tap coming through. Hutchison for North. On the left foot, goes towards half forward. Brad Martin, safe as ever, towards centre wing. Well, I was going to say, I thought it was a mark to Reynolds, and umpire a bit slow on the whistle.
Yeah, but he got it right.
So goes towards half forward. De Blasio again. He's got Bryant going past. Thought about the handball. Now he goes to the lead of Briggy. That's where he should have gone in the first place.
Briggy already committed himself.
He had, and too much strength there, Addy. chips it back across the face of goal. Mark taking Lentini. So Belpost Hill, as Grubby mentioned a few moments ago, the old possession game, it's to the fore at the moment. They're going against the wind.
That gives their old bodies a rest too, Eric.
It does, absolutely. There's a terrific effort in the marking contest by Clark of North Geelong there.
I'll tell you what, he'd be doing a vein all right.
So the ball thrown in, half forward flank for North Geelong, comes to right off a step towards the forward pocket. Good contest there. Key taps the ball into the path of his teammate Fitzsimmons. He can't control it, and now he's telling him to go around further.
Well, that's fine as long as you bring the man on the mark back so he can do it.
So the kick comes towards centre wing. Miller, big punch on the footy.
You're not out of it, but one would be nice.
Comes over the back. De Blasio should do something with it, but he can't. Wood had the ball. Goes to Martin. Martin goes around the corner, but Jared Bryant will be there. He needs to get a kick away. Goes inbound, but too strong and clever.
He's giving it a push.
I thought
a hand in the back there.
I thought the hand was in the back.
Well, look, it may have been, but Tiggy Touchwood, you got to pay him all day if you're going to pay him.
Jones would have the ball, the resulting free kick. Clark plays for a free kick, but it goes to Breggy. He gets around one, gets around two, goes over the top is Gasper. Gasper swings it around into the goal square. Mark can't be taken. Tobin will clean up. He goes back inbound. Martin over the top.
They're cool, aren't they?
They're cool in pressure, aren't they? Goes to Latini. Latini goes round one. He'll have a bounce. He's got a Paddock to run in now. Second bounce. Then kicks, goes up the wing, relieve the pressure very, very quickly of Belpost. Oh, you beauty! What a fantastic mark. What a fantastic mark out there by Jonathan Woods on the outer side of the ground. Turns the ball back in, finds Gasper. Gasper goes long for goal. Yes,
that's the play we need to get this game going.
That was a
game on now. Another goal would be really good. Miller gets a tap down to right. He threw the ball away. Play on to the umpire. Comes to Lentini towards half forward, basically, but he's beaten by Bryant for North. Bryant takes the mark.
Bryant.
He has.
Yeah. So he's just almost through centre wing. Decides to, well, he's called to play on by the umpire. Now he doesn't know where to go. Goes handball back to Parker. Don't know about that. Surely a long kick might have been better with the bruise. Now Parker does just that. Going towards Podner,
but
there's no one there. Whereas the centre half forward, long way out of position. Now on the turnover, Belpost Hill will hurt them because Tobin takes the mark centre wing. He goes short. Player loose at half forward.
Strong mark.
And was a strong mark on that occasion, Fursland. Now he's got players loose out wide and he uses him. Good work there by, that was Wood. Handball over to Fantella, who was running off half back.
Don't they crush it,
Magnificent effort. The turnover on this side. Fantella on.
I'm doing that.
Jared Bryant had nowhere to go as the ball goes up back in the middle. Comes off hands. North Geelong will get a scrubby kick forward. Clark leading in the race for the ball. Kenny he gets around one. Gets taken probably a little bit high, but the ball comes loose. Reynolds for North Geelong gets onto it. He's got to get rid of it quickly. Does get it out. Podner in over the top of the ball. He tries to get the ball out. Really scrappy little bit of play here. Coming forward now is Wright. Wright comes round, but intercepted by Matt Barton. It's not Barton, is that? Lantini. It is too.
That's hold the ball.
He has dropped the head. Yes, indeed.
He ducked the head.
Caleb Basely's taken the ball and dropped it straight down. And he knows. Little wry smile on his face. Kick goes in from Fletcher to Swennerson. Swennerson's made a couple of little blues across his half-back line early. Goes to Luizio, a little bit long for him. Ball comes in now. That was Van Kreken with the ball. He gives it off now to Lachlan Wright. He can run into an open goal here. He goes long, looking for Miller. Can he take a mark? No, great defence. Great defence by the coach, Brent Gergich. That will go through for a minor score.
By Belpost Hill. It looked like Urquhart looking for teammate in Woods on centre wing. Comes to ground. Podner goes, attacks the footy. He's immediately tackled by other bodies. Umpire said, I'll have it. So just outside forward 50. Half forward flank for North Geelong on the western side of the ground. Handball comes to Podner. Get it on the boot, son. The
wind's going to bring it back.
That's a magnificent kick by Podner. As the sirens sound.
And I tell you what, don't touch that dial, all you listeners, because I think at this stage we have a challenger.
We are the Raiders from all around Geelong. I'm here to tell you